Good morning, class 3. This is your Vinci ma'am here. In our previous video of science, we read chapter 7 water and weather. Now let's understand the chapter. Water. Water is something that we cannot live without. It is an important part of our life. All living things need water for various reasons like drinking, bathing, washing, and so on. And where do we get these water from? What are the sources? Lakes, wells, ponds, sea. Most of the fruits or vegetables have water in themselves. In fact, children, 70% of our body weight is due to the content of water. 3/4 of our earth also consists of water. But because most of the seas and water bodies contain salty water, we cannot drink it directly. Water has 3 different states or say forms. पानी 3 तरीके में हम देख सकते हैं. First is solid state, which is ice. Second, the liquid state, which is actually the water that we use. And the third is steam, which is the gaseous state of water. When water gets cool or say freeze, it becomes solid, which is known as either snow or ice. And when it gets a little heat, it becomes liquid, which is the normal water that we drink or use for our daily purpose. And when it is heated even more, it converts into steam, which is known as the gaseous state of water. All the 3 states of water are interconvertible, which means if we increase the temperature or reduce the temperature, or say when we heat it or cool it, we can change the state of water from one to the other. Say for example, if the temperature increases, the ice converts into liquid water, and further when it increases, the water converts into steam. We might have seen this in our daily life. And vice versa, if the steam is cooled, it converts into liquid water, and further when the water is cooled or say is freezed, it converts to ice. I hope you have seen the refrigerators in your house where the water is kept in the sawdust where it is cooled and it converts into ice. When the steam, which is the gaseous form of water, is cooled and converts into liquid water, that process is called condensation. And further, when we cool down or freeze the water in the refrigerator, it is called freezing, and that is where the liquid water converts to solid ice. Children, in nature also the same happens, but either we cannot see them or we don't notice them. In the nature, water from the rivers, seas, oceans, streams, ponds or lakes, they evaporate and they move to the higher altitudes. Altitude means heights, मतलब बहुत ऊंचाई में. When the water evaporates and reaches the higher altitudes, why? Due to the heat of the sun. When they reach up, they condense. That means the evaporated water, which is actually in the gaseous form, they get condensed, and when it cools down, it converts into clouds that we see in the sky. So remember, the clouds are the condensed form of water. And further, when it cools, the precipitation takes place, and that's where it starts raining. And due to rain, the water comes back to the rivers, ponds, oceans, etc. This process is called water cycle. Let me repeat. First, the water from the rivers, ponds, seas, oceans, lakes, etc. they evaporate due to the heat of the sun. They reaches higher altitude. They starts condensing and it forms clouds there. And when it gets cold, they come down as rain due to precipitation and it reaches back where it started from, and this keeps continuing every time. This is one of the natural processes that happen. Children, that's all for this video. We will continue with the next part in another video. Till we meet in our next video, stay home, stay safe, stay happy. Thank you.